Let's move into this one other little thing off the top, which is this. John Krasinski, he is a guy that following The Office, there was a lot. John Krasinski was the answer to what actor has superstar potential that just isn't living up to it. The answer to that would be John Krasinski, if it was a Jeopardy question. He tried to break in with a big leading role in a movie with George Clooney called Leatherheads. Renee Zellweger was in that one too. That didn't work out so well. And then he just kind of stalled. Then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, he started gaining momentum. And now he's one of the hottest names in the game, which is great because a guy of this talent level deserves something like that. Well, you're going to talk about guys who are super big in the business right now and really entertaining to watch and overall fantastic, and a good Canadian kid, by the way, it's Ryan Reynolds. Well, it looks like John Krasinski and Ryan Reynolds are teaming up now for this little movie called Imaginary Friends, which John Krasinski is apparently going to write and direct. The whole notion of the movie is simply this. It's about a guy who can see and talk to other people's imaginary friends. Now, what has not been made clear in this right now is whether Ryan Reynolds or John Krasinski is the guy who can see imaginary friends and which one is an imaginary friend. But that's all yet to be seen. But apparently it's being set up at Paramount, and heaven knows Paramount needs something good. Paramount needs something decent to happen in their world right now. So that sounds good. I'll tell you what, I love this on several levels. First of all, the concept I think is great. It's a simple concept, but it's a concept that has a lot of potential. When you think about all the different types of people and what a certain type of person's imaginary friend would be, there's a lot of potential there, so I love the concept as a comedy. Secondly, John Krasinski writing and directing. I thought A Quiet Place was the best film of the year. I thought it should have been nominated for Best Picture. I thought it should have been in the serious running to win Best Picture, and a lot of that has to do with John Krasinski. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds is one of the great superstars today. He is charismatic. He's got incredible comedic timing. He's a great performer, and of course, he's a good Canadian kid. To see John Krasinski and Ryan Reynolds teaming up, I think is fantastic. To me, this is nothing but glorious news, and Paramount really could use some glorious news. So I love this news. Rob, what do you think?
Look, I think it's great. These two guys are at the top of their game. I mean, Krasinski he's directing Quiet Place 2.
Yes.
So he's launching his directing career, obviously, now in a big way, branching out. And the concept, like you said, is a great concept. I think having Ryan Reynolds in anything, I mean, he's going to get typecast as this same kind of funny guy. But, I mean, between Detective Pikachu, Deadpool, and now, I would imagine he's the imaginary friend because Krasinski's
that would make sense.
Yeah, more of a straight guy. But you never know. I like this whole package. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I worry about anybody that has anything set up at Paramount. I hope Paramount lasts long enough where we can see Top Gun Maverick because I do want to see it. But this is exciting news. I mean, I love seeing guys who are on the upswing in the industry using their clout to get things that are fun made. I think it's great.
Chris, you hear about this news. What's your first reaction to it?
Oh, I'm thrilled about this. I love these two guys. I love John Krasinski so much, and I'm so glad he's doing more things because I think he's such a tremendous talent. I mean, everything from A Quiet Place, which messed me up, but was really, really good, to even his work as Jack Ryan is really, really great.
Season 2 dropping.
Yeah, I'm so glad he's having this big moment, and I really still want him for Mr. Fantastic. So I'm really pumped about that. Ryan Reynolds, come on. Everything he does is great, except maybe that Clue remake. I'm still holding out for that. But I'm really, really thrilled to see the two of them working together. And I was just sitting over here waiting for you to bring up his Canadianness. So I'm so glad you did.
Yeah, obviously there's a rule. I can't not do that.
Yeah.
Question is, guys, what do you think about the sounds of this imaginary friend? Maybe you think it just sounds silly and ridiculous? I think it does, but in a good way. What do you guys think? Jump into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. All right.